Guys, Augs here from the US. Thank you so much for watching. In today's video, we are going to discuss about Chelsea's striking options for next season. We've been linked with Lautaro Martinez, and we have a very divided fan base at the moment, as usual. And you can understand that because you're not going to convince everybody. Some people don't like him, and some people like him. And the propaganda started already.
Alright, how's it going, guys? Welcome to the Martinez agenda. Okay.
So the main reason for people who don't like Martinez is that we don't play two in front, and he's not going to fit the system. Wow, that is quite interesting, right? Because we don't know what Chelsea's system is this season, to be honest with you. Unfortunately, many of us feel obligated to listen to everything that's going on social media, and especially from big accounts. When they say so, we feel obligated to do so. We think is the bottom line because they say so.
And that's the bottom line. 'Cause Stone Cold said so.
The good news for this channel is you have the power. It's not because I have many subs that I become better than you. You might be better than me, and your opinion matter. Okay, so don't get intimidated because somebody says something. You have to use your mind a little bit and see things from a different perspective. Anyways, the Martinez not fitting to the system is nonsense. That is just my opinion, because Frank Lampard is somebody who can turn water to wine. We've seen this season over and over again when he outclassed the so-called big managers because he knows how to twist the system a little bit to adapt to the opposition. Frank Lampard got the X factor. You don't know what he's going to do. You don't know what system he's going to play. And he's been confusing the so-called top managers in the Premier League. Even Jose Mourinho, the special one, cried and said, Frank Lampard used Antonio Conte's system.
They come with Antonio Conte's system, a system.
So I don't think anybody knows what Frank Lampard is going to do next season. He's been twisting and changing because he didn't have the personnel. He didn't have the players to fit his system. But I'm so happy that he has systems so we can cope with the situation at any time. So for people to tell us that Martinez or Luka Jovic or Timo Werner are not going to be a good fit for Chelsea, you have to think again. I don't see it as a problem because we need competition and we need options in the team. So if Frank Lampard and the management team decide to go for one of them, I will be okay with that because they know exactly what they are trying to do. Who am I to tell people that such and such player is not going to fit the system? Something can be said for every position in the team because I heard all kind of comment. Okay, when we are linked with a specific player, people tend to only highlight their weaknesses and all that. But guess what? There is no perfect player in this world. They always have weaknesses and also strength. So we have to focus on their strength and try to cover their weaknesses one way or another. So before you jump here and try to be the expert, try to think outside the box a little bit.
So you guys are asking a lot of questions as to why I love this guy so much and why we should sign him. Here are your solutions to all your queries. Now, the agenda begins. So a lot of you are saying that he can't play in a two-striker system. Why would you say that? Like, that's an assumption because of what he's doing at Inter Milan. First of all, not an issue, but we'll get onto that later. what traits does he have that tell you he can't play on his own? Because he can hold up the ball, he good link up play, very technical forward. He's doing all of that in the second striker role while Lukaku is playing on the final man. So he's linking up all the play behind him because we know Lukaku's link up play is not great. And he's doing all of the dog work while Lukaku runs off of him. So he's doing all of the link up play and all the hold up play that a lone striker would do while Lukaku feeds. So that's ticked off the list, right? And then even still, it doesn't matter because actually, if you look at the way we played with Mason Mount as a second striker all season. So why would Martinez not just play that role? And we have creative wingers, which means that's why we need Mason Mount or Martinez in the middle to score the goals centrally, because we don't have goal-scoring wingers. We have Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi and Ziyech. They're not really goal-scoring wingers like Mane and Salah, so we're not actually really going with the Liverpool model. So we need central goal scorers, and no better central goal scorer than a second striker behind Tammy, right? So he's not blocking the youth, so that agenda ticked off. Manchester City, again, Aguero, coping just fine, tick. Liverpool, already addressed that. And even if we were going with the model of a false nine with goal-scoring wingers, Martinez, no better player to do it. Have you seen his traits? I've already told you. Tick. Chelsea, perfect. Tick. Suits us brilliantly. Tammy, not getting blocked. Like I said, he can play second striker. Tammy's not blocked. Giroud, Giroud is still on the bench. And if we have both of them playing at the same time, Giroud is literally first man off the bench as deputy. Tick. There's the agenda, people.
Crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility.